Hello, my name is Sergio Castillo, and I am going to be talking to you today about something that I feel very passionate about, and that is the theater. The American theater, to be more specific. And I'm just going to speak briefly about it because I know you're all pretty busy. But I think the theater is probably the most, no, I can't say probably the most, I mean it is the most glorious of all art forms, because it combines all art forms, whether it's music and dance and acting and any kind of art you can think of, whether it comes to sculptures or painting. All of it is actually included in the theater, and it is probably one of the last places where people go to actually find truth. In an age where we are living, where life itself is trying to become digital, the theater is the only place that I can think of, or one of the very few places, where people are allowed to be human, where they're allowed to express themselves freely. And I think it's one of the last places where people are not afraid to be alive. And I think that's why the theater itself has become such an important factor in our society, is because it has always been a venue for truth, and it has always been a venue for creativity. I mean, some of the greatest writers, some of the greatest poets that this country has ever produced found a home in the theater. People like Arthur Miller and Tennessee Williams and Eugene O'Neill and August Wilson, Lorraine Hansberry. I mean, these writers found a home in a place where they were freely allowed to express themselves, where they were freely allowed to tell the truth as they saw it in the world. And they were all seeking different things, and I think that's why the theater is so important, is because it can allow every individual the opportunity to speak his or her mind as he or she sees fit, to express the world in their own view, and in their own perspectives they get a greater idea of what it means to be human, and they allow the audience to experience that as well. As William Shakespeare said, it was, theater is a mirror to our society. And I don't think there's been any greater idea that has come out of the theater than that. So I just kind of want to briefly express that, and I thank you all very much for listening. Thank you.